Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. For individuals who survive a brain injury or a stroke, the road to recovery can be an uphill battle. But a local rehab center is working to help those in outpatient care start to fight back. Amy Robbins is a therapy manager at Ozark Health Services. Amy, thanks for joining us on the show today. So tell us more about the services you all are able to provide.
Hi, thank you for having me. Well, we are a joint venture between Cox Health and Mercy, and we provide services to patients who have suffered from a stroke, a brain injury, or a concussion. We provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, as well as neuropsychology. And we're also CARF accredited, which holds us to certain standards.
Now, for folks that have suffered a brain injury or a stroke, what are some of the common obstacles that they face afterwards?
They have difficulty re-entering the community, and that may be different for each person. It may mean difficulty walking, difficulty speaking, maybe difficulty using their upper extremities for activities of daily living. So we encompass all of our therapies working together as a team to help them through those things.
Now, how does Ozarks Neuro Rehab differ from traditional outpatient therapy?
Well, we work as a team with the OT-PT speech and the neuropsychologist with the individual and their specific community reentry needs. That may look different for everybody. It may mean that they're trying to return to work, return to home management, return to school, return to prior level of recreational activities. So we all work together as a team to meet those goals. It's more of an intensive therapy than traditional outpatient.
Now, talk about some of the struggles patients might face after they suffer a brain injury or a stroke. Just talk about the road to recovery of a normal patient. You know, how long it takes to either regain your speech or speak so people can understand what you're saying clearly or be able to walk again. How long does that process typically take for these individuals?
Well, I would say an average length of stay in our program is 6 to 8 weeks. Some are longer. They can be up to 12 weeks. So it just depends on the individual and their particular injury or where their particular stroke was in the brain. So that's why it's so important that we focus on each individual and their specific needs and goals.
So what is the history of Ozarks Neuro Rehab?
Ozark Neuro Rehab was in 2001. Both Cox Health and Mercy saw a need in the community for patients who had suffered from either a stroke or a brain injury and required intensive therapies even after being discharged from the hospital. And so over the last 19 years, we've been able to expand to also see patients with concussions or other neurological impairments that have community reentry goals that are looking for a higher quality of life.
Mm-hmm. And I know that's got to be important for the patients that go through your program. So Amy, just tell us some success stories of patients that you have had, some conditions that people have arrived in and what they have been able to do by going through your program.
Well, we've had patients be able to return back to work. A lot of our concussion patients are able to return back to school, back to their athletic activities. We've had patients be able to return to, maybe they were retired, but they enjoyed going to church, going out and visiting with friends. And so we're able to, we actually take them out into the community. We practice going to the mall, going grocery shopping. We will take patients to their place of work and just recreate those activities with our help. And we may need to make some modifications along the way. But we help them return to that prior level of function as independently as possible.
Now, talk about the mental side of what patients are going through this whole process. You know, it has to be frustrating to be an adult or really anyone to be able to do things one day and to be a part of society, and then all of a sudden you're not there anymore. Talk about the mental side of things for patients from the start of this process and how that changes until they're out of your program.
Absolutely, that's a great question. We have a neuropsychologist on our team that helps patients. I would say the biggest thing patients have difficulty with is coping and adjustment. So our neuropsychologist helps them work through every aspect of their care while here. and helping them learn to cope and adjust to their new normal. And she also works with family members who are also adjusting to that new normal. And so I think when they start here, they may have anxiety, depression, and she helps them work through that to the end result of learning how to deal with what they've found themselves, being able to do or not being able to do.
All right, very good. Amy, before we let you go, how can patients get a hold of you all if they would like to use your services?
Sure, you can reach us at area code 417-269-9300, and we would be happy to assist you with the referral process.
All right, very good. Amy Robbins, thank you so much for coming on our show today.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Ozarks Tonight right after this.